So just real quick, because I don't think there's much a video anyway about a comparison between the Maven B2 and the Swarovski SLC. Um, I went out with my father-in-law this year, and he came back and realized good glass is super necessary. And I found him some B2's on Rock Slide. I had them shipped to my house. At the time, I had bought a set of, I was running some Leica 8x50s, and I had just purchased these 1042 SLCs because I wanted to compare those two. Um, and then his came in, so I had all three. And I went out back, and I could not find where the Mavens weren't right up there with the best picture of the three pieces of glass. It got to a point where I stopped picking up the SLCs. As it was getting darker, I just put them down, and it was really between these. This is a 945, by the way. Um, it was those and the 850 Leica Ultra Vids. They were right back and forth with you know with brightness, and which was crazy surprising. But the Leica seemed to be a little bit more finicky on your head placement behind the glass. You get those like black shadows, you know. And my father-in-law came and got them, and I remember thinking I need to pick up another set of those and really do a true compare and contrast. So I did, and this is what I found. I want to keep these because they're Swarovskis, and the SLCs are discontinued. Going to be real hard to find. Um, I like that they are substantially smaller, a couple ounces lighter. They're fully rubberized. The fronts are protected by like a 1/4 inch lip plus of solid rubber in case these fall out of your pouch, which you know it happens. Um, the Mavens have like threads on the end so you can put lens filters on. Never done it, but I've dropped previous Mavens before and dented that pretty easily. So I like the ergonomics of these, the size, the weight, the feel. I love the focus wheel. It takes a lot of travel to run through your focus, which is nice. You can creep right into that sweet spot without blowing right past it and out the other side. This thing is extremely sensitive. You roll it just a little bit and you're in it, focused, you're out of it. You got to come back, and it's just it's touchy. It's stiff. It doesn't move very often, so you don't find yourself having to adjust it all the time. The diopter wheel on the right here is very snug, so it doesn't come out of adjustment too bad. The Swarovskis, I love it. Way better. You pull this out, snaps out, and then you got audible clicks. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a detent that goes click, 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 so you can just dial it right in, snap it when you like it, and it'll never move again. I love that about these things. I mean, these are features that I don't normally care about, but these are the only things that I like best about the Swarovskis. I like this picture better. It's like looking through, you know, when you see color through a pair of like polarized lenses, how certain colors, your greens, your blues and stuff really pop, that HD look. That's what these give. The color out of these is not really that impressive. Um, these are quite a bit brighter at low light. I tested them on that 1951 resolution chart that like Robbie Denning used in the backyard, and just ran until I couldn't see anything. And those are just brighter, period. Granted, they're 1 power less magnification and 3 millimeters bigger on the objective side. It's fairly noticeable. I would like to try an 842 set of these, and I might shop around and find a set to try up against these. But I'm pretty sure these will be for sale, just because. I mean, if you find these used and these used, you can still save about $400. Have in my opinion, better picture. You're not really sacrificing anything unless you get really into the nitty gritty about the focus wheel, the ruggedizing, the size, the weight, that kind of stuff. Which I'm starting to really think those weigh a hell of a lot when the picture is about not even, but it's either one I'd be happy with. But I think because these are a little bit cheaper, um, and they're better in low light, the colors pop a lot better. Uh, I think I'm just gonna rock these for a while. I've got the 18s, the B5s. Really like that glass. This is just the little brother, same exact profile, prism, everything. I don't know, I'm pretty impressed, pretty damn impressed. Um, so yeah, take it for what it's worth. But I don't think you will find any less game running these versus a set of Swarovskis. They are Swarovskis, and you know that when you got them, you're at the pinnacle. You've reached the top. You're there. If you can tuck all that shit away in your head, these will do everything that these will, in my opinion. So